Hello, students. A very good morning to all of you. How are you all? I hope you all are in good health and taking great care of yourself. Welcome back to our English class. As you know, students, that we have completed some of the exercises of our chapter Mina's Letter, right? Chapter number 3 from your Communicate in English textbook. We have already done some of the exercises and we also went through the explanation of simple present and present continuous tense in the previous class. As I made you understand, students, that simple present tense is the tense where you talk about the activities or the things which happens on day to day basis. That means it happens daily or regularly, and we also talk about something that is fact or generally true. जैसे कि मैंने आपको एग्जाम्पल दिया था, राइट, that the sun revolves around the earth revolves around the sun. Now that is a fact which cannot change. The sun rises in the east. That thing cannot be changed. So the things which are universally accepted as true, those sentences are written in present tense. And also the habits and the routine which we carry out on a regular basis. For example, I wake up early in the morning daily, या फिर आप ऐसा लिखो कि I go to school by 7 a.m. in the morning. Right, now those activities which happens on day to day basis, for that we are going to use simple present tense. And we also studied that how we are going to use simple present tense, right? आपको मैंने बताया था कि इसके अंदर जो रूल है, the rule which you need to remember is only related to third person singular. Normally when we are talking about present tense, हमारे जो बी वर्ब्स होते हैं, राइट, द बी वर्ब्स विच वी टॉक अबाउट आर इज एम एंड आर, राइट. तो ये जो तीन वर्ब्स है वो बी के फॉर्म है. उसके अलावा जो एक्शन वर्ड्स होते हैं वो होते हैं, एंड ऑल्सो डू, डज, डिड, हैज़, हैव एंड डू एंड डज एंड हैज़ एंड हैव. हैड और डिड पास्ट टेंस के लिए होता है. सो वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट दैट राइट नाउ. ओके, सो यू नीड टू रिमेंबर कि जब हम इज एम आर यूज़ करते हैं, सो वी यूज़ इज with third person singular only. When do we use is? We use it with third person singular. am use किया जाता है I के साथ, and we use are along with first person plural, second person singular and plural both, and third person plural. ठीक है. and do and does भी वैसे ही यूज़ किया जाता है. we use do and does फॉर प्रेजेंट टेंस, जिसके अंदर डू जो है वो हम यूज़ करते हैं प्लूरल के लिए, एंड डज यूज़ किया जाता है थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर के लिए. ठीक है, वी आर गोइंग टू यूज़ डज फॉर थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर, राइट. सो स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप कि आपको ये रूल मालूम है. और हैज़ और हैव वाला जो रूल है वो भी आपको ध्यान रखना है कि हैज़ इज़ द ओनली verb which we use with third person singular. बाकी सब के साथ हम क्या यूज़ करते हैं? have यूज़ करते हैं. I have, you have, we have, they have, right. लेकिन he, she और it उसके साथ has आएगा. वैसे ही he, she और it के साथ does जाएगा, और बाकी सब के साथ do. I do, you do, we do, they do, right. and जो एक्शन वर्ड्स होते हैं उसमें एस का साउंड ऐड होता है. वी ऐड एस साउंड, सॉरी, लेट मी जस्ट राइट इट अगेन. वी ऐड एस साउंड व्हेन आवर सब्जेक्ट इज थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर. ओके, ये याद रखना है कि हम एस का साउंड कब ऐड करते हैं वर्ब में? व्हेन आवर सब्जेक्ट इज थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर. दैट मीन्स वी माइट हैव टू ऐड एस और ई एस और आई ई एस टू द वर्ब व्हेन योर सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस इज थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर. जैसे कि यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल्स भी दिए हुए थे. अ न्यू गर्ल जॉइन्स मीनास क्लास. and Manu and Asim stare at her, right? So here also students, new girl, that is singular, third person, है ना, इसीलिए जो हमारा वर्ब है वो एस वाला है, और मनु और असीम दो है, so they are plural, and that's why हमारा जो action word है that is singular, that is without s, that means it doesn't have the sound of s along with it. Okay, and for present continuous tense we use this tense for the actions which are going on right now, जो अभी चल रही है, at that moment while we are talking, when we are saying something, at the same time that action is going on, right, in present, then it is called present continuous tense. हम लोग continuous tense कैसे दिखाते हैं? We write down verb ing, and along with it, if your sentence is in present continuous tense, then we have to add is, am or are. ठीक है, हम is, am और are यूज करेंगे, and verb ing which indicates the continuous tense. Whenever your sentence is in continuous, whether it is present, past or future, if your verb is in continuous tense, then your verb has to have ing in it, और उसके साथ टाइम ऑफ द एक्शन दिखाने के लिए, वो प्रेजेंट है, पास्ट है या फ्यूचर है, हम लोग उस हिसाब से बी वाला वर्ब यूज़ करते हैं, द बी फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. फॉर प्रेजेंट वी आर गोइंग टू यूज़ इज़, एम और आर, और इज़, एम और आर का रूल मैंने आपको पहले ही समझा दिया था, राइट. सो व्हेन यू राइट डाउन द आंसर टू द क्वेश्चन, यू नीड टू रिमेंबर दैट फर्स्ट थिंग यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट द वर्ब, and then you need to find out the tense of it. Okay, now let's see the exercise I given over here. We have to write down the answers in the textbook only. ठीक है, हमको टेक्स्ट बुक में ही आंसर्स लिखने हैं इसके. The first, choose the correct answers to complete these sentences. The first one is Amina dash next to Meena in the class. Here students, we are going to use simple present tense. So what we would be writing, Amina is third person singular, right? तो उसके साथ sit तो नहीं जाएगा, और sitting तो continuous tense है, तो आंसर क्या आएगा? Sits, because sits is the only verb which has the sound of s in it. Okay, so Amina sits next to Meena in the class. Okay, now second one, I dash my grandparents every Sunday. Every Sunday, that means this activity happens on every Sunday, मतलब regular है ना. तो क्या दिखा रहा है? It is present tense. The activity is going on the regular basis. So यहाँ पे हमें verb कौन सा वाला यूज़ करना है? If you see the subject over here students, that is I, right? हमारा subject क्या है? I है. तो उसके साथ जो हमारा verb होगा, जो action word है, right, it has to be without the sound of s. So the right answer, or you can say the right option, would be A. I visit my grandparents every Sunday. Now let's see third one. Sheetal dash some milk every night before sleeping. Every night, Sheetal dash some milk every night before sleeping. That means she has some milk every night before sleeping. So this is again a present tense, simple present, and Sheetal represents third person singular. तो third person singular के साथ मैंने आपको क्या बताया, क्या यूज़ करना है? हमें has यूज़ करना है, right? So the right answer would be has. Let's see fourth one. Amina always dash her hair in two long plaits. Here again, this is also a present tense, simple present tense, right? Always क्या represent करता है? वो हमेशा ऐसे ही अपने बाल को comb करती है. This is the way she makes her hair. So what we would be writing over here students? Tie, tying or ties? Yes, we are going to write ties. Why? Because Amina is third person singular, right? Amina is third person singular. तो उसके साथ का जो वर्ब होगा, जो एक्शन वर्ड है यहाँ पे, वो एस के साउंड वाला होना चाहिए, राइट? And last one, Virat Kohli and Shikhar Dhawan dash cricket for India. Now play, plays or playing. What do you think, students? What could be the right answer over here? Yes, if you see, we have two person over here, right? हमारे पास दो लोग हैं, विराट कोहली and शिखर धवन. That means there are two of them, right? So it becomes third person plural. ये हमारा third person plural है, ठीक है? It is third person plural. So when we are talking about third person plural, our verb should not have the S sound. So the right option would be play. Virat Kohli and Shikhar Dhawan play cricket for India. Okay? Okay, so students, now let's see exercise J. Here students, we have to tick the verbs which are in present continuous tense. So in the bracket, they have given two words, and out of those two words, we have to tick the one which is प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था, प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस मतलब कौन सा वाला? द वन विच इज़ हैविंग इज, एम और आर विच रिप्रेजेंट्स प्रेजेंट टेंस एंड वर्ब ing. Okay, so let's see with the first one. My sister studies or is studying to become a doctor. So here students, is studying is the right answer. So we can tick mark over here. My sister is studying to become a doctor. Now the second one. Geeta is baking or bakes a cake. What do you think, students? Which one is in present continuous tense? Is baking or bakes? Yes, is baking is the continuous tense. So we would be writing Geeta is baking a cake. Let's see third one. Mr. Panda parks or is parking his scooter under that tree. So Mr. Panda parks or is parking. What do you think? Which one is continuous tense? This one is parking. So that is the right answer. Let's see the fourth one. We wear or are wearing woolen because it is cold. Which one is present continuous tense? Yes, the one which is having आर एंड वर्ब ing, राइट? आर और हमने वर्ब के अंदर क्या किया हुआ है? ing का एडिशन, वर्ब प्लस ing, राइट? सो वी आर वेयरिंग वुलन बिकॉज इट इज कोल्ड. एंड लास्ट वन, सिमरन is sitting or sits behind Arjun in class. So here students, what is the right one? Is sitting. is लिखा है हमने because सिमरन is third person singular, right? और verb के अंदर हमने ing ऐड किया है, तो यहाँ पे हमको sit का स्पेलिंग क्या हो जाएगा? sitting का SITTING. Now if you notice students, आपने अगर हर सेंटेंस को नोटिस किया हो, according to the subject we are using is, am or are. If you see the first one, my sister, that is third person singular, right? And that's the reason we have used is over here. Geeta, again third person singular, इसीलिए is use हुआ है. Mr. Panda, that is also third person singular, इसलिए हमने is use किया है. Now if you see the fourth one students, that is we. We represents plural nouns, right? Sorry, and it is used for third person, first person plural. we कब यूज़ किया जाता है स्टूडेंट्स? फर्स्ट पर्सन प्लूरल के लिए, राइट? ये प्रोनाउन है जो हम फर्स्ट पर्सन प्लूरल के लिए यूज़ करते हैं, इसीलिए यहाँ पे हमने आर यूज़ किया हुआ है, ठीक है? सो स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप कि आपको दोनों टॉप पॉइंट्स क्लियर हो गए हैं, सिंपल प्रेजेंट ऑल्सो एंड प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस ऑल्सो. Now let's move on to exercise K. Work in pairs. Find 6 differences between the two pictures. Frame sentences and write them in your notebook. Which tense have you used? Discuss with your partner. So here students, there are two pictures. हमको दोनों पिक्चर के बीच का डिफरेंसेस ढूंढना है, right? We are going to find out the difference between both of them. Picture A and picture B. And you have to write down the sentences related to it in your notebook. Okay students? So इसका जो भी मैं आपको आंसर्स भेजूंगी वो आपको नोटबुक में लिखना है, ठीक है? So let's find out the differences. यहाँ पे जैसे पहला वाला है, a monkey is swinging from a tree in picture A, right? And if you see over here students, we cannot see any monkey over here, right? So that is one difference. So what you would be writing, a monkey is swinging from the tree in picture A, but there is no monkey in picture B. Picture B में कोई monkey present नहीं है, right? We can also see a lion standing in its cage in picture A. If you see over here students, we can see a lion which is standing in its cage. But if you see over here, तो यहाँ पे तो कुछ भी नहीं है picture B में. So there is no lion in picture B. You can write that. Then let's find out the third difference between picture A and picture B. Yes, if you see students, we have two giraffes in picture A. There are two giraffes, right? There are two giraffes in picture A. But in picture B, we have only one giraffe. So there is only one giraffe in picture B. Let's see the next one. What is another difference, student? Can you tell me? Yes, we can see that there are three ducks swimming in the pond, right? In picture A, we can see that there are three ducks swimming in the pond in picture A. But in picture B, we have only two, right? We have only two of them swimming in the pond. Let's see the next one. If you see students over here in picture A, there are two boys who are looking at the duck, right? There are two boys who are looking at the duck in picture A. But in picture B, we have only one boy, right? In picture B, there is only one boy who is looking at the duck, right? And if you see one more difference, can you tell me? Can you find out one more difference? Well, we can see it over here. There is one girl standing in front of elephant, right? There is a girl standing in front of elephant in picture A. But we cannot find that girl in picture B, right? So there is but that girl is not there in picture B. Okay. So these are the differences, students, and you have to write this exercise in your notebook. आपको सिर्फ differences ही लिखने हैं. What you have to write? You have to write down 6 differences which we talked about right now. और अगर आपको और कोई difference दिखता है, then you can write down that too. Okay? But ये exercise हमको notebook में लिखनी है. ठीक है? Now let's see next topic. Here students, you need to read the letters written by Meena and Nanu again. मतलब you have to go through the chapter one more time, जिसके अंदर मीना ने लेटर लिखा है और नानू ने रिप्लाई में एक और लेटर लिखा है, right? And then you have to write a letter to your aunt telling her about your best friend in the school. Follow the same style in your letter. You could include these points: the name of your best friend, when you became best friends, how you became best friends, and why do you like your friend, and things that you do together. So what all things you can include in this letter? सबसे पहले तो नाम अपनी best friend का, then when did you became friends, कब आप लोग की friendship हुई, and how did you become friends, right? And what do you like about your friend? What are the good things that you like in your friend? एंड व्हाट आर द थिंग्स दैट यू डू टुगेदर, मतलब आप लोग मिलके कौन कौन सी चीज़ें करते हो. ओवर हियर स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर यू one sample of the letter. If you want, you can write the letter by yourself and you can change the name of your friend also. ठीक है. Now you need to begin your letter in the same way which it is shown over here. या फिर हमने जो चैप्टर पढ़ा उसके अंदर भी इस तरह से ही लिखा हुआ था. Right, see, you have to write the date and then the person to whom you are writing. Right. So in the same way, if you see students, here also we have to start like that only. The first thing we are going to write is the date. So here they have written 29th August 2018. You can write 8th June 2021. Right? You can write 8th June 2021. Dear Auntie. And then you can write, I would like to tell you about my best friend. And then you can continue after that. Okay? You can continue after that. So let me just share you one sample which I would be reading for you. Okay? You just have to pay attention to it. Well, we can write, I would like to tell you about my best friend. Her name is Akshara and she studies in my school. I first met Akshara on the school bus. Akshara has come to live in a building opposite to ours. She goes to my school and we board the bus from the same bus stop. I liked Akshara right from the beginning. She has short hair, bright eyes and a lovely smile. She sat beside me in the bus and we started talking. Do you know she likes reading and painting as much as I do? We have the same taste in music too. Akshara and I spend a lot of time together. We go to each other's house during weekend and listen to the music or watch films. We help each other with our homework too. It is really great fun to have a friend like Akshara. Your loving niece, Suman. Okay? Okay, so that was a sample letter. You can change the name and you can write down where did you meet your friend, how did you become friends. You can write it by yourself. Just make sure कि आपका जो grammatically sentence form होता है वो सही हो. ठीक है. Now life skills में आपको एक question पूछा गया है कि imagine that you live in another country and you are going to meet your grandfather or grandmother for the first time. How would you feel before and after the meeting? Now it's totally on you students कि how do you feel before meeting. That means before meeting your grandparents, how would you feel? And what do you think, how would you feel after meeting them? According to me students, before meeting them, I would be curious and I would be excited. Curious and excited before meeting them. And after meeting them, I would be very happy and relieved. I would be very happy and relieved. Okay. Now you can circle the words according to your thinking. Okay. और यहाँ पे values में दिया गया है कि wherever they are, our grandparents love us and spoil us and so much more. Obviously, सबके ही grandparents ऐसे ही होते हैं, grandmother and grandfather both, from mother's side and from father's side, right? नाना नानी है या फिर दादा दादी जो भी है, right? They always give you so much love and it's more than your parents could give you, right? जो भी आपको प्यार मिलता है आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स से, दैट इज़ ऑलवेज मोर देन योर पेरेंट्स एंड दे ऑलवेज ट्राई टू फुलफिल ऑल योर विशेस ऑल्दो इट माइट नॉट सीम टू बी राइट. या फिर कभी कभी जो चीज़ें आप करते हो कभी कभी गलत भी होता है, बट स्टिल दे ट्राई टू फुलफिल ऑल योर विशेस, राइट? सो वॉट कैन यू डू इन रिटर्न फॉर देम? Right? What do you think? What could make them happy? According to you, what are the things you can do out of the 6 options given over here? Right? So let's see. The first one is buy them new clothes. Now that is totally a materialistic thing and I don't think that would make them happy. It's not necessary. Well, you can obviously buy them clothes, but yes, right now it's not your age. You don't earn, and so you can't do that. You need to tick the things which you can do at right now, at the age which you are, right? You have to tick down the words, you have to tick down the sentences which you can actually do it right now for your grandparents. Give them a hug before leaving for school. Well, we can obviously do that, right? You can obviously do it. Write them a note thanking them for something they did for you. Obviously, you should always learn to be thankful, and not only to your grandparents but also to the stranger or your relatives, your parents, your friends, whoever they are. If they are doing something for you, that means you should be thankful to them. Give them an expensive watch. Well, again, it's totally a materialistic thing which is not necessary. Spend an evening talking to them. Yes, the most important thing you can give to your grandparents is your time, right? So you can spend an evening. Not, it's not necessary that you sit daily and talk to them, but yes, sometime you should spend an evening with your grandparents and go on holiday with them. Obviously, that would be much more fun to go on a holiday with your grandparents, right? So you need to tick these four things which would make them happy, and which are under which I can say that yes, those things you are capable of doing, right? And the most valuable thing you can give to your grandparents is love, right? What is the most important thing or most valuable thing that you can give to your grandparents? That is love. Okay, so students, with this we are done with our chapter. Okay, Meena's letter, I would be sending you the PDF. You can complete the chapter in your notebook, and as I have told you, you need to write only meanings, hard words, question answers, and the exercises which we cannot write down in the textbook, right? बाकी सारी जो exercises है वो आपको अपनी textbook में ही करनी है, ठीक है? I would be giving you an instructions which exercise needs to be written in the notebook. Okay, till then, take care. Bye all of you.